Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. Do you guys remember when there was that time when stocks were popular and comedians for like a month on every podcast were like, yo, stocks, I have this stock expert coming on and we're going to talk about it. And it went nowhere.
Yeah, Mustafa was a day trader for about a day, a literal day.
I watched them walk around the apartment a lot and like twiddle on their phones. And I was like, you guys having fun? They're like, it's great. We're making money. And, well, you know.
Put everything in a dope here.
So. We're all still here. I mean, they're not. I mean, neither of you are Ish Gupta or Mustafa Musa, but,
no,
you know.
If only.
Yeah, almost the polar opposites, you could say.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, two very white men.
I've been keeping it that way the past few podcasts. If anyone's been wondering, the theme, it's white supremacy. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding. But the last two people were, you know what? You guys could be like the young version of the last two people if you really looked at the last podcast.
Who are the last
It was
two
Pat
people?
Oates and Dave Hintz. And I'm not saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like if
who's who in that case?
I mean, he's clearly Dave Hintz with the push-backed hair and the vampire-y looking paleness to him.
I love it.
You don't tan well, do you, Pat?
I don't. And I lived in Florida for so long, and I just...
You just lost it?
I lived there for so long, and the whole time I lived there, people were convinced that I just moved there. They were like, you're not from here, are you? No, I've lived here the whole time. I just can't.
Stayed inside?
No, I was very an outdoors kid. I just sunburn and then go pale right back to it, like a Etch-a-Sketch or something.
Nice.
I don't know.
Anyway, you guys, we'll get back to that in a sec. I have to. Enough banter. Intro, guys. It's Yes Offense. I'm Alex Tomaselli, and I'm with my guests, two returning guests. One fave, one. He's all right. I like him. No, it's Pat Mckinstry's here.
Hello.
Who's been talking? And also who's been talking? Nick James.
Hi.
Nick James.
I'm the favorite.
Yes. You can think that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But no, Cooper was supposed to be here, and his girlfriend died, and we can't. He has to mourn. So.
R.I.P.
I mean, could have done that later.
I know, it's like she's dead, so like
time for that.
She's dead. What's it gonna do if she's dead? You can't do anything. She's not going anywhere, is what I'm saying. Like, she can't get mad at you for doing anything. She's dead. So.
Yeah, I think he killed her so he would have an excuse not to be here.
Yeah, he didn't really go into the details. He was just like, she died. She's not really dead. No, she's not dead. She's fine.
Damn.
That's it. It is what it is. I'm sure she's fine. Anyway, any good movies lately, guys? Anything? Nothing.
I was very disappointed by Love and Thunder.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't hate it, but I also wasn't like shooting my guns off at the end.
No, I guess I actually had a very awkward encounter in the movie theater with a man and his family.
Oh, he tried to give you some Love and Thunder.
Kinda, actually.
Oh, really?
Because I don't know why I still go to movie theaters. It's never a good time because I go there alone because I get high in the
Puerto
parking
Rican
lot.
kids beat you up.
No, Puerto Ricans are there, but they don't touch me. They know better, But there was a white family that came in.
What the fuck's that mean? What do you do when they touch you? This means, hold on. I know I was kidding, and I know you were too, but this means Puerto Rican people, maybe kids, have touched you before, and they've learned their lesson from. What do you do?
Real talk. I gotta wait like 5 years before I can answer that question. Right. Statute of limitations.
All right, that sounds.
Yeah.
There's something's getting put in somebody.
Blood was shed.
Do you have a couple of Puerto Rican phrases that you shout?
matar, which means to kill.
Oh yeah,
He goes like after.
He just shouts to kill it.
To kill. They're like,
I try really hard. Try really hard to roll my R, and then my voice cracks. That's what
Nick
happens.
James. La cucaracha.
Like it doesn't even sound like a word. It's just a sound. That's the sound of Nick James.
Oh my god, man. The downsides of doing this outside next to a garbage heap. We're at the Hungry Tiger, everyone, in case you're wondering, for this audio podcast. Don't do podcasts on the fly. Sometimes they just, whatever. Oh, did you guys see Nope?
No.
Ever hear about
nope,
it?
I did not see
Oh
it.
no.
The Jordan Peele.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet. I want to.
Hi guys. What up, man? What's up, Too Tall? Leslie, how you guys doing? CT Comedy's hottest couple. Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Give it up for
No,
them.
I haven't seen Nope.
Don't say anything weird, Nick. Don't do it. I know. I see those gears cracking.
Yeah, one of them's knocked up.
Oh yeah. Damn it, Nick. Hey, it's just true. It is true. It's just you didn't have to say it like that. It's a blessing. God damn it, Nick.
Yeah.
You should just be happy, not say it like a weirdo. Anyway.
No, it's good. I can't wait to hold their baby.
Nick, I'm going to go on a limb and say they never show you their kid in real life. And they shouldn't. After what you do to Puerto Rican children. Just on,
I didn't do anything.
I don't know if it's a racial.
to Puerto Rican
I don't know if
children.
it's specifically Puerto Ricans, but I wouldn't let you near anyone I know. Anyway, moving on.
Black children love me, by the way.
Why? Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's the last weird thing I'll
Which
say.
one is it?
All right.
These blacks.
Yes.
These blacks are all right. I agree.
Hey, Nick.
I
You're
agree,
saying
Mrs.
it,
Soprano.
Yeah, that's not the context of what he's saying in the thing, but I'll give it to you. The speaking of
These blacks.
Nope. Underwhelming, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys are like if you watch a movie with a mystery in it, I don't know if like what figuring out is going on can make or break it for you, but that's usually what does it for me. And this one, when you figure out the thing, it's like
Let down.
big letdown in my opinion.
It's the problem with
It
thrillers.
wasn't what you were It wasn't what you predicted earlier.
No, it's actually, so once they tell you what it is, you're like, actually, I'm in. That's kind of cool. I hope whatever, because you guys know it's a fucking UFO thing.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, they show it in the fucking commercial. They show a giant UFO. But once you figure out, like, what the UFO is, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then when they let's put it this way. Let's just say if you could see what comes out of the UFO or what's in it, you're going to be, like, in my opinion, underwhelmed. I was like, this is stupid. Like, especially for, like, a horror-esque movie. I was like, nah. This didn't do it for me.
So it's like kind of cool, but like not really for all like the hype that they build up to it. Pretty much.
I would give it. I give it like a C minus just on the thing. I don't want to ruin it, and I feel like whoever's listening to this is shooting themselves in the face right now, just because.
Because the ship is piloted by Wakandans.
No, I was guessing the whole time it was going to be white. I thought it was going to be white, like it's white people thing, but it wasn't.
White people from the future.
Yes.
Good news. We've exterminated every other race. We built a time machine immediately after, let you know that you lose the war.
No, honestly, dude, that might have been a better. I would have liked that twist way more. I would have been like, hey, it's
Like,
on.
wow, what side is Jordan Peele on here?
Yeah, dude. There's also, this doesn't really spoil anything. There's just like this side plot of you know how like monkeys have attacked people?
Yeah.
That's like a side plot in this, where it's just like a monkey attacked someone, and it doesn't link to the real story at all. Yeah. Do you watch Star Wars?
I watched the first like 6. I have stopped catching up after
Oh wow.
the television show. I watched the animated stuff on like Cartoon Network.
Did you see the Gendy
Goats.
Tartakovsky ones?
I don't think so.
I think
They were
had,
between 2 and 3, and they were the animated like Samurai Jack.
Oh no.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
The fucking best.
Yeah.
They're like
okay.
5-minute episodes, but like if you actually they put them all together on YouTube and
They're on
like it's basically like
Disney
a 2.5 hour
Plus.
movie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
They're on Disney
Okay.
Plus too.
Oh shit! Now I
together.
have a reason to look it back up.
Dude, speaking of that, do you guys You guys know he did like Dexter's Lab and all that shit.
Really?
Same guy. He did like Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, Powerpuff Girls,
And now Primal.
Primal.
Yeah, I gotta get caught up to that.
Have you? You haven't?
I watched like the first 2
it?
episodes and just never.
Dude, Primal is about it's on Adult Swim.
Okay.
It's about a
and
cave.
HBO Max.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's on HBO now too. Like gets uploaded when they do a new one. But it's about a caveman and a T-Rex that team up and just make their way through like a prehistoric, nightmarish world. It's fucking awesome.
Okay.
They fight things and kill things every episode.
Almost
Hell yeah.
no dialogue, but yet they convey so much emotion.
Literally
It's
no
amazing.
dialogue in the first 9 episodes. And I mean 0. And only in the final episode is there 1 line of dialogue.
Wow.
And it's fucking sick. It's brutal too. It's made me cry numerous times.
Yeah, yo, just that first episode, you know.
That first episode's fucked up, dude. I don't want to
Dude.
talk. I want to talk about it. That shit. I watched that so fucking high at like 1 a.m, and I was like, can't wait to watch this show. Gendy Terracott, whatever. I'm like, this is gonna be great, and it was. But I remember, like, you know what happens. I was like, this is fucked up, man. Why the fuck am I watching this?
It's a cartoon.
Twice. Not even the first one. No, the first one's fucked up when. The first thing happens. There's 2 really fucked up things happen in the first episode. First thing's fucked up. The second thing is so fucked up because of how it happens. Like, and it you think it can't happen twice. That's the other thing. That's what's so fucked up about
I know
this
the
show.
balls on this. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna call back to. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And
Yo,
cry even
that's
more.
the thing. Yo, they make this thing happen twice in an episode where you're like, there's no way they'll, and then it happens again and you're like, oh my God, this is brutal.
Piece of shit. I saw it coming.
Yeah,
and it
you-
still got me.
It's so sad. And then there's one the halfway through the season, and then there's one in this season. Did you see the latest 2 episodes?
Nah,
They're great.
I haven't caught up past like the 3rd
They're
episode.
fucking sick. I can't wait to see what's going to happen the rest of the season. It already made me cry. And it's just because it's mad. It's well done. It's very, very well done. I can't even explain because it's like I said, no dialogue. But goddamn, do they make you like feel for some of these fucking nothing characters and animals? Because a lot of it's just animals and shit.
No,
It's all like dinosaurs and cave people and monkey people and. It's really weird. It's awesome, dude. It's the best cartoon I've seen in a long fucking time.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Do you have HBO?
No, I think my girlfriend does. So.
Get that shit from her.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually buy HBO? I just use Isha's HBO.
Yeah, I use it off my ex roommate. Like
Hell
his
yeah.
parents keep trying to kick me off it, so I just
just
stopped
keep
making my own account. I just log into his.
Log into there. Yeah, dude. I do that with people too. I text anyone who gives me an account thing. I'm like, do you want me to make an account or do you want me to just log in on yours? And they're like, oh, you can just log in. And mine, I'm like, yes. Because then they can't track you that way. As far as I know. Anyway. What's up, guys? How's life?
Super good.
Good.
I have to. Simon Pegg complaining. Fucking. Did you guys hear about the chess robot that broke a kid's?
I did. Yes.
A chess robot?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
A chess robot
that
in
is
Moscow.
crazy.
He was playing chess with a kid, and I think the kid. He did a move with the robot, and the robot like pinched his finger, like because it was doing something, and it just broke his fucking finger. And it's like,
Yo, Skynet is real.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
that's
and it
everyone's
cheats.
thing.
Skynet cheats.
yeah, it was like, nah, I'm winning, bitch. Try you.
No. You because it's a Russian robot. You don't do that.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh,
So some guy. Oh, he has a dog.
Humanity weak.
And
Robot
they immediately
strong.
defended it, though.
Yeah. What?
They immediately defended it. They were
Yeah,
like,
the
no.
people-
We're totally. Next day, we're doing this. Like, we're not shutting these robots down.
Yeah, and the kid came back the next day too because he was like, "I strong. I keep going. I break machine next time."
I have gun now. He once pulled that shit. I pulled trigger.
I take engineer class last night, best engineer class in the world. Done in 1 hour. I take that machine out. No, the fucking this other thing. Fuck.
I would
That's
just
something
take
you
away
just said
I
about
would
it.
just take away the machine's hand at that point, or crane, whatever it's using.
Oh yeah, the other
It
thing.
could just say the move, and then someone else will move it for him.
There's been a lot of weird shit this past week with the fucking AI. Like the guy from Google who pointed out that AI came sentient. They just fired him. They're like, get out of here.
Oh,
This is the beginning.
Well,
That's
like,
not
I mean,
mysterious.
it's
Right, yeah.
Right.
That's not the right move.
Right? Like, hey, get out of here, guy. It's like, dude, maybe, listen to this. Explain us why he got fired. It's too coincidental.
Yeah, we should find out where he's living and like.
Next thing his car's gonna drive off a cliff
Right.
Yeah,
accidentally. And it's like, all right, now
shoot
we gotta.
himself in the back.
No. It's because it's electronic, Nick. God damn it, you fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, I'm confusing Google with the Clintons. Sorry.
That is true. They do.
Yeah,
new
they
age.
do weird suicides that don't make sense.
Dude,
Google, you don't even know it's murder.
It's,
Yeah, we
it's
don't
crazy.
have to pay people specifying
Oh,
anything.
no.
You can't
Someone's
just be
gonna try
like,
to come make the podcast worse.
Oh, hey, it's the host with the
no.
most, Mr. Matthew
You coming over?
Heath.
Yeah, you wanna hop on?
Can I just say hey real quick?
Yeah,
Sure,
if you
go
want.
for it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're at the Hungry Tiger here,
Oh,
man.
God.
Yeah. All right. What's up? How
Hey,
you doing?
man, how you doing? Do you want to hop on, or are you good?
Nah, I gotta get this shit started.
Good, thank God. Oh yeah, that's right. You're hosting, Quinn.
Oh, hey,
What
Dogger.
up? What up? This is Quinny.
Yeah, that's
Everyone's
Quinny, all
favorite
right.
Asian comedian in the CT comedy. Hell yeah.
Not my
dude.
favorite.
Oh yeah. Nah, she rules. Shout out to Quinn. Wait, what were we talking? Oh yeah, that broke the monotony of the political talk. Tell you that.
Yeah.
You ever been with an Asian chick, Nick?
Yeah, I did once.
That
She had-
poor
she had-
woman,
she had
dude.
big titties. Yeah, no,
What was her name?
Her name was Sarah.
Thank God. Holy shit. I was about to say I've also been with an Asian woman with. She's great. Let's say that. And no, her name was not that, but it was not Sarah. So I was excited when you said Sarah. So we didn't have the same name.
Yeah, whenever I was hitting her from behind, she would stick her tongue out.
It's gross. I don't know. You see, I didn't want to visualize that girl
Yeah.
doing anything with you pleasurable. She's probably sticking her tongue out like, this fucking sucks.
She's like looking back. It was like weird. It was like watching like a dog pant. Like she's just like looking back at me like with her eyes half closed. Or maybe that's just how she looked. And she wasn't.
You know, I'm glad you gave it more detail because everyone now knows she wasn't having a good time. And
she was having a good time,
I'm not
alright.
going to say no. Where's she now, Nick? Exactly.
or you were just confused with the dog the whole time.
Maybe. All right, could have just been having sex with a dog this whole time.
Right. No confusion.
You saved a dog from an Asian
dog named Sarah.
named Sarah.
But not for my American cock.
Oh, God.
Talk about a wiener dog, am I right?
That might be the name of the episode. Because I'm lazy. Wasn't even a bad riff. I'll give you it.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't want to think. I really
Thank you for
don't
giving me
like.
things.
I don't like how openly you talk about you having sex and stuff, though. Like we want to hear it.
Because like no one will believe me, even if I'm polite about it. So I may as
There's-
well.
you know,
so I
Nick-
may as well give you a very specific details you
Nick,
can't refute.
you know, when I want to hate you, you're right, and that's where it is.
I know. I'm like Trump that way.
Again, he's not wrong, but you hate. You see that, Pat?
Yeah.
You see the
Now
charm.
let's talk about some economic.
He
policies here.
charms people. He really does. You hate him so much, you're like, God, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If he's like
I try
this
to
all the
avoid
time.
him, but then he pulls me in.
He really does. He does it to a lot of people. I almost recently, I'm sure, was like, I'll never have Nick on my podcast again. Here he is.
Look, here I am.
and now
Here
we're
he is.
both going to be banned after this one. So
no,
at
just
least
you.
I got
I'll be
two
back.
episodes.
Don't
I'm
worry.
getting these fries with cheese.
Well,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna be in a couple of years. I'm gonna be his semi-permanent guest.
It's going to take over. You'll be inviting him to his
You're
podcast.
gonna
I'll
sigh
show up.
every time you introduce me, and now introducing my
You guys ever-
full-time guest.
You guys ever been ghosted?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Also,
That's why I'm
by
here.
that Asian chick I had sex with.
Oh, so yeah, confirmed bad sex, dude.
No,
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I know the exact reason I got ghosted because right after we had sex, I'm like, let's order a pizza, and then I didn't share any of it with her.
What?
Yeah.
It was
Because
You
like,
deserve no.
Dogs can't eat
You
pizza.
deserve.
it was. I actually even gave her the box after I ate
considerate.
half of
What?
it, and I was like, "Hey, hold this."
Why would you?
And
Why?
I went outside to take a piss, and I
Why?
came back and I finished it.
Why did you do that,
I don't know.
Recycle
I
this,
thought
please.
I thought I had power.
Nick? That is so stupid. As someone who has done dumb shit like that, but not like that, like the full pizza. Just like
that was the second time I had actually done that
that's
to a person.
not
too.
even
Like-
a cool thing to brag. Why would you? What's the brag there to your friends?
No, I actually feel terrible about this.
You
in
should.
retrospect. You know,
You really should. And anyone listening to this should message you and tell you you're a piece of shit.
You know, actually, I ran into her like a couple of weeks ago, and I almost I think she would have accepted my apology.
He disappeared and showed up with a pizza. I was like, here, sorry.
No, like I just happened to run into her at a bar, when, like right before a show I was gonna do there with Wade Dave. And I was like, hey, I think I remember you.
And then she saw your set and was like, wow, I dodged that bullet.
No, what happened was she almost accepted my apology, but then she was like, wait, do you remember my name? And I was like, it starts with an S, right?
Large pepperoni and mushrooms.
Sonyin. And she was like, you're a piece of shit. Yeah. But yes, that is my name.
Sarah Chan? It's Sarah.
Sonia Blade? It's Sonia Blade. I know that's the white chick, but it's Sonia Blade. What other Asian other ones?
It's a Mitsubishi.
Who's the bitch who kicks everyone? Chun-Li? That's not an S. Well, Nick, you know what? That's hilarious that you dropped the bomb that bad with that woman. That's something you... Honestly, Nick, the way you are and that happening, she's lucky it was that. Because you would have messed it up some other way, too.
Probably. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, no. I'm not sure how I didn't mess it up sooner. Because she was like a freshman or senior or sophomore in college at the time, God. And I was like in her college dorm, and I was asking her, like, well, there's a lot of Asians in this wing of the hall. She's like, yeah, we're in the Asian only dorm, and I'm like, what? That's weird. Like, why would they segregate you guys like that? Oh no, we wanted it.
They do, yeah. They like that. I'm not trying to even do a bit like Chinatown.
Yeah,
it's a fucking thing, dude.
They have that in our casino too.
Yeah, like they like their own ways, dude. They don't want to deal with this white people and shit. I don't want.
It's like a comfort thing. Yeah, for
it
sure.
really is, though. Yeah.
Well,
fuck yeah, shit, dude. I like the suburbs because there's no other people besides what? No, I'm just kidding.
Thank God for redlining. That's all.
No, for real. I lived in New Haven. It's a real thing. For real. There's you go like a few, actually in Hartford too, it's like that. Like you go through certain areas and you're like, why the fuck is this so nice? And then you go a few blocks and you're like, this is The Wire. The Wire was filmed here and all the death scenes were filmed here. That's where it is.
Yeah, I learn my lesson every other day because like I'll go to a show, it'll be great. And then I'll go to a show a town over and I'll be like, oh, it was just 20 miles away. Oh. Somehow this audience is shit.
That is true. I brought up ghosting.
Like just literal.
I'm actually really enjoying this at this point, I might have to say. So
he's talking about the fries he's eating now on the podcast.
Yeah, those fries are banging.
They're good.
I'm going to get them with cheese after. So a lawmaker in the Philippines, they want to declare ghosting emotional offense.
Oh, man, I hope so. I'm living here because I was ghosted so bad. So
really,
so I will totally sue
that bitch, dude. Bitch. Fucking yeah.
Damn, sluts.
Fuck her, dude. Yeah, man. I just think it's funny. Isn't the Philippines where it's like.
No, it's a full-on dictatorship.
Yeah.
They execute you if you sell drugs.
That would be fun. She ghosted me, and now we are ghost her in real life. And they just kill people.
There's a lot of Italians in the Philippines.
Hey, she ghosted me, so I made her a ghost.
This fucking bitch. She ghosted me.
Fucking whore.
We'll go over and burn her fucking bamboo hut down. Oh! Chick's not texting me back. Hey! Mei Ping. Governor Mei Ping, this bitch won't return my texts. Send the fucking squad over there if you know what I mean. Pepper up her fucking hut. Anyway.
Actually, before you do that, let me send her a picture of my cactus. I haven't tried that yet.
Try that.
Yeah, if she don't like it.
That's actually encouraged by the law over here in Italian Filipino. All right,
we're actually required to open our texts.
Literally. You know us Italians, we stick together even in the Philippines. You know, we see these short motherfuckers walking around like, hey, we're short too, we just a little hairier, you know? Our eyes are all the way open. Hey.
Hey.
You like your hair slicked back? Me too.
Hey.
Hey, we got the same tan. Hey.
Hey, women. Not real rights. Oh. We're not all about that trans thing. Again, why our neighborhoods are separated. That is a big thing over there in the Philippines, right?
What, racism?
The lady boys thing?
Lady
I mean,
boys?
yeah, racism.
Thailand. Thailand has lady boys and the pedophilia that's legal.
You know what? There would be a lot of Italians over there, I'm sure, just because in World War II we went over there, and I bet you the boys got down. We're like, hey, I'm from Brooklyn. Everywhere I go.
Pedophilia did begin in the Greco-Roman world. That was it. Every major philosopher, every major person.
Oh, wait, you call Italians fucking gay?
Yeah, a little bit. If they molested boys, then they're gay.
Rick, Rick, like I'm a fucking Filipino.
Rick ain't true.
It's really full circle with you tonight, Nick. I like that.
I know.
I like
full
it a lot.
circle with it. I even brought you guys full circle with my racism. I pulled out your racism.
I call it 90s racism, where it's like, you know, in like movies in the 90s where people were just racist and then everyone was cool.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't malignant.
Yeah, or even if it was, like by the end of the movie, everyone was like, oh yeah, my bad, I shouldn't have said that. Or they said just some fucked up shit and everyone was like, yep, I am that.
Yeah. or you were just allowed to hate a racist. Like there wasn't like an immediate like backlash.
Or it was like real. Well, there was a difference between fucking around 90s racism and then like Mississippi burning racism.
Yeah, right. It was more like a character flaw, like quoting movies all the time.
Well, like I'm just saying, like back like 19. All right, picture it's 1992. A bunch of Nazis are walking down Fifth Avenue. If someone said, "Hey, let's beat these fucking assholes up," and there's not going to be like a blog about it the next day on some right-wing media site saying how it's wrong to punch a Nazi. People would just acknowledge, oh, we fought a war with these guys 50 years ago. Why are we putting up with this shit?
Yeah. Well, I've had that. I'm the same. Dude, I'm like that in real life. I had a kid who used to hang out with me and my boys, and when I hung out with them, I mean, I think some of them still are, but full-blown alcoholics. Like, we get into some wild shit. And this one kid we hung out with later in our friendship was a wild guy, and I guess he was going into prison or something when we ended up stopping. Well, I was already stopping to hang out with him, but the thing that drew the line is we're all hanging out, and he rolled up his sleeve, because I don't remember why, we're all fucked up drinking, and he had a fucking swastika on his fucking shoulder, and I was like, dude, what is that? And he's like, oh, don't act like you know about this. And I was like, it's a swastika. And he's like, yeah, but like I'm going into jail, and like I'm doing what I gotta do. And I was like, but you're also a kind of a piece of shit, and like you, don't act like you don't. And he's like, I don't want to hear this shit. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just not gonna hang out with you anymore, because it's that simple. It's like I'm not gonna hang out with people that fucking Another kid I knew, I don't hang out with anymore. I didn't hang out with him when he got this either, but he had a fucking like crazy. Because I saw him years later, and I see a lot of dudes with their shirts off. All right, it's not gay, but you know.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It is what it is. But no, it's just like he had a fucking like Cyclops Aryan Nordic thing tattooed on him. It was insane. It was like
a Nazi Cyclops from X-Men.
No. Gene, I hate Canadian Wolverines. Wait, because he did turn evil in the comics. I got nothing.
Wolverine must die. Him and all of his Jew friends.
Well, he wasn't.
He must finish what we started with Magneto.
Yeah,
the rest of his youths and family.
There were no black X-Men. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Storm. Yeah, there was a
Storm.
Yeah, she's pretty black, dude. She's from Africa. Like.
More like she should be more like Stormfront, am I right? Yeah. Anyway,
we'll storm the shores of Africa.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Hell yeah.
Kill Black Panther with my Black Panzers.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Yeah,
I like where your head's at tonight, Nick. Wait,
I like it too.
What were we doing right before that? What was the thing? Cyclops. Oh.
Yeah. Nazis.
Yeah. Anyway, there was some Nazi Cyclops now. And it was too. You know what the thing was with that one? Like, one thing to have a swastika. The Cyclops thing was like you had to do deep research to find that tattoo and get it. So it was like, I'm really not hanging out with this dude. I haven't seen him in years. Thank God. I heard he's doing better and, has gotten some surgeries, let's say.
Oh, nice.
Gotten a few procedures. But I'm going to still steer clear for a while. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Nick? I don't know if it's a good idea. It's not coming off, Nick. That was lame. I don't know why you did it. Nick just blew smoke into the mic, everyone, and no one heard it.
I wasn't trying to blow smoke. I was just trying to answer the question, and smoke tumbled out of me.
Okay.
You're a real piece of shit.
He's high now.
Real talk.
Anyway, okay. That one, done with that article. Hold on. Oh, I loved this article. Did you guys know? You guys know they can't, in space, you can't fuck or jack off?
Really?
No, I had no idea.
Well, maybe you can fuck.
In space, you can't scream from an orgasm.
Exactly. In space, no one
Can hear you
can
come.
jack off. Yeah. Period. Apparently, and this is true, according to NASA scientists, if you jack off and even like a little sperm gets out, it like will go everywhere, but it'll also like apparently because it's in zero gravity and it's like alive still, it goes and like can find the woman or some shit. Yeah. Wow. Which is insane. At least that's what I got from this article.
Yo,
from
that is an actual like plot of Aliens right there.
news.com.au. So
Like imagine
in the
like,
science section.
Imagine
Wow.
you're
It was on Not the Onion subreddit. So it's true. It's just something that's odd.
Oh, yeah.
Will it just automatically know where to go?
Apparently, so you ever heard
Like it'll follow you around?
Remember, no, but remember in like sex ed where it's like don't ever come near a girl's vagina because it'll like swim. So this thing
it'll,
it's
like,
still
travel
swimming.
down the stomach.
Yeah, and this thing will just go and find its way.
So you should come on her face is what I'm saying. It's the furthest possible way.
I mean, in real life, yeah, not
Yeah.
in space though. In space, if you come on her face, chances
It'll
are
still go down.
Something will get there.
so it's
yeah.
got to be inside the mouth.
Well, because you're
Or
also,
the
I
ass.
think it's all because you're in zero gravity, so everything's just getting recycled and shit. So it's one of those
Yeah.
like,
So you'd have to come inside somewhere.
Nick, you just don't have sex in space.
Why not?
It's a logistic nightmare with problems ranging from flowing fluids to shrinking manhoods, according to U.S. astronomer Dr. John Millis.
Plus,
well-
if you
Yeah,
put that much
you're-
time into getting there.
Yeah, like you gotta exercise constantly up there just to keep everything healthy. I would
Right.
imagine it would fuck with your blood pressure a little bit.
That reminds me of the Beavis and Butthead movie.
Did you see the new one?
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
it good?
yeah.
It's Beavis and Butthead. It's great.
I
thought it was
love
wonderful. Yeah,
Beavis and Butthead Do America.
it's just a really long Beavis and Butthead episode.
Is it as good as Beavis and Butthead Do America?
So I saw one scene from that movie online. It was like when they found out that they were Beavis and Butthead were like white, so that they were automatically oppressors. But instead of like trying to be better
I heard it's
people, they used it
hilarious.
as an excuse to be even bigger pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah, it was great. Yeah,
No, Beavis and Butthead Do America. Have you seen that one?
yeah, that was a good one.
Dude, I watched that on my first 420 ever, high as fuck. I love that movie. It made me laugh so goddamn hard. The bad guy, and not the bad guy, but like the what?
Mike started
No,
like
we'll
7
go
minutes
in a
ago.
bit.
All right,
We'll in a bit. I still want to kill some time,
all right.
just so if I have to cut some of this out, just because some of it was a little dry in the beginning. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, the fucking the bad, not the bad guy, the agent. He's every time he investigates someone, he's like, I don't buy it. Give everyone a full prostate exam. That shit
yeah.
always made me laugh.
yes, yeah, that was funny.
And the fact I didn't know it was like based on, not even based. It has like a noir thing going on where they're like they're involved in like crime inadvertently in like a real crime and like a conspiracy. I loved that shit, dude. That had me dying.
Yeah, it was like surprisingly smart, but
Yeah.
it was Beavis and
Mike
Butthead,
Judge.
so it's just going like
No, the whole plot of that movie is very smart. It just has them being like,
Yeah, no, it's the same. I mean, this is
Is that one?
practically the same. I mean,
I want to see it so
yeah.
bad, dude. I love it. Dude, one time, my friends and I, back in the day, but like 10 years, at this point, like 10 years ago, we got ripped out of our minds. Like, I mean, like really, really high. I mean, just too much. And watched Beavis and Butthead, but like just put a DVD in. And I don't know how many were on this DVD, but it just kept going. We fell asleep and woke up, like we all like passed out in couches and shit and woke up to it still playing and in the dark. So when we walked outside after, the sun like blinded us, but we all collectively were like hung over. And we're like, everyone agreed. We're like, does everyone right now feel dumber, like just stupider. Brain cells were lost that we'll never get. They're just gone
absolutely
forever.
Yeah. That laugh alone will just
It destroyed
chisel
us.
away at
I've
your brain.
never recovered from that
Yeah.
in my life. Too tall. What's up? You coming? You coming around to say hi?
Let me be offensive and fucking
Oh, come pull a squat.
yeah.
Hold on. Pull a squat up.
be butthead.
Too tall's on, everyone.
What's happening?
What's up?
Eustace is an old butthead, yo.
Oh yeah.
Same shit. He stands there like this, and he's like, stupid dog.
He just lost his friend. Eustace is the butthead that chose to get married instead of sticking with Beavis.
Woman, where's my food?
Dude, he rules.
Yeah, he's fucking.
He gets fucked up every episode. I love it, dude. Eustace is always like, at the end is like, what? Why am I here? And there's like a spider eating him. And he's like, get off me. Get off me. And it's like, shut up. Just eats his ass, dude.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Yeah. Are you talking to the mic again, Too Tall?
What's happening, y'all?
There you go. All right, cool. Just making sure you're listening. Too Tall's here.
These blacks.
Hell yeah, dude. That's how we do it.
Real talk.
Anyway.
Ooh, that R. Kelly shit made me feel real sexual.
I mean, hopefully, well, you know, in a good way only. None of that weird shit he's into.
I mean, there's two guys here. I don't know.
That is true, and we're all of age.
Oh, you all
Hey, yeah, I'd hope.
no Catholic priest shit going on here.
No, dude. Speaking of that, the Catholic Pope, he went to Canada and apologized on to all the indigenous people about all like the schools they ran over there and how there was like, you know, assimilation and shit.
Wow.
And it's like, I think he has a lot of other stuff to also make apologies for besides Canadian nonsense. Their bullshit. They're always
Specifically
apologizing for
Canada.
that shit. I'm sick of Canada's shit with the indigenous guys. Like, I understand they fucked up over there, but like, dude, like, acknowledging it doesn't make you guys look any better. It just makes you guys look like you were murderers forever and now are just wallowing in it. Like, oh, we were bad people. It's like, all right, then give them all the shit.
Hell yeah.
Give them all this shit back.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
Yeah, Canada blows, dude, for real. They don't have shit compared to us.
Yeah, they're cold all the
I'm
time.
Canadian
Fuck
and
that.
I think they suck.
Dude, they try to pull that like, oh, we're just more laid back and we have, you know, healthcare and weed. It's like you guys fucking suck, dude. And your dude is it's so crazy that they're like all woke and they're priming. It's going great, Quinn. Thanks for interrupting,
Wonderful.
you fucking slut. Fucking damn.
The truth. The truth is
Because I just invite who's usually is in my life often. I know. And get out of here. Start a podcast. I have me on, and then I'll have you on mine. Now go away.
I'm gonna be the first Asian black dude on your podcast.
Hell yeah. Wait, what were
She calls me long.
long instead of too tall?
So I'm just taking that.
Too long?
Asian,
Too wrong?
I'm an Asian black
Calls you
guy.
wrong. Dude,
Too wrong.
that's fucked up because she's just assimilating you. Yeah, she's just assimilating you. She's like, she's like, it's tall, but in my culture, it's long. So I'm going to call you, yeah, dude. And that's how they do it. See?
Asians are a virus.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I feel like I'm in
Nick.
an anime and shit. That's what my name would be in an anime.
Long?
Yeah, you're an Afro Samurai right now.
Yeah, dude. That shit rules, dude.
That was a good show.
Samuel Jackson?
I'm about to say, ain't that Bushido Brown? Yeah, from Boondocks.
Yo, for real. That's what I saw it when I watched it too. I was like, "Is that Afro Samurai?" And then you're like, "Oh, that's just whatever, dude." Afro Samurai is the second movie. Not good. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. It's with the chick. Did you see the second one?
No.
It's not good. Ron Perlman's the bad guy in Afro Samurai. If you guys didn't know.
Shit, not for nothing. You know, I'm black and I couldn't get into the first one.
What?
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, it's fucking awesome,
Wow.
dude.
What's the name? Michael J. White?
No.
Not
That's
Samuel Jackson.
No, Samuel Jackson's Afro Samurai. You're thinking about Black Dynamite.
Okay.
The movie
Both
Black
of them is kung
Dynamite's
fu
hilarious.
niggas. That's
I
all
love
I
Black Dynamite.
Both of them niggas kung fu.
Indeed.
That's a great movie.
That movie, if you've ever seen a 70s movie, any of those like shitty ones, you gotta watch Black Dynamite. That shit is so
It's so
fucking
good.
funny. The way they edit it, the fights, oh my fucking god, dude. It's one of the funniest movies actually
So good.
of all time when you really break it down. like
That
just
sounds
sheer
good. That sounds like
comedy.
something I need to go see.
Especially lately. Is there any good comedy movies lately?
No, not as of late. No.
There's a comedy movie coming out that is literally about Joe Coy bringing his family to meet his like nuclear family to meet his extended family, and that's the comedy. Is that they're like Asian and they fight. It's like they're
Meet the Fockers.
yeah, it's like they're taking the white movies and they're like, just so you know, this happens in other races now. Just so you
Right.
know. And it's also funny, and
None
you're
of
like,
us get along.
yeah, none of them get it. That's literally in the trailer. They're like, Asians fight. We always fight. We're crazy.
Like, no
and you're
shit.
like, yeah.
But everybody else fights too.
Yeah, everyone fights too, and everyone's racist.
That's like, did you see the trailer for The Gray Man?
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's literally, like, even in the trailer, it's literally just 007, but new people, because his name is Six. Because he's like, he says in the trailer, he's like, because 007's taken. But it's like, even the
I hate
plot
to-
is like, you read it and you're like, I've already seen this movie.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it again.
Well,
it's just
maybe-
mind blowing.
Well, is
how
that
it's
what
like,
they were making? I didn't see it, but is that kind of what they were making fun of, though?
were they
It's
making?
not a,
Was
is it a comedy?
spoof?
I don't think it's a
I don't
comedy.
know.
it was like a
I
serious-
saw it as a comedy from the previews. Like,
No, it's a serious action.
They
movie.
do a lot of remakes of a lot of shit.
'Cause
You know,
it's,
we're old enough to have seen this shit
yeah.
dozens of times. Like,
I
how
don't
many
mind a
fucking
good
movies do they make
remake
about the same
once in a
topic?
while, but there's too much.
Well, The Gray Man's also PG-13. I can't watch PG-13 action movies unless it's like people are like, this is great. I can't.
Speaking of piece of shit 007 movies, No Time to Die,
Sucked.
more like No Way to Get My Money Back.
I fucking hate you. I love that. That movie did suck, dude.
I was actually praying James Bond would die at the end, and then he did. I was like, yeah.
Did you guys know that? He dies.
Oh, I haven't. I stopped.
Well,
the
he
last
dies.
one I watched was the one that Adele did a song for.
Oh, the
Is that
good one.
Skyfall?
That
one
was
fucking
yeah,
ruled,
I saw that
dude.
last good
I
one.
saw that one in theaters. I was like, singing
Javier
Adele for,
Bardem,
like,
man.
months.
Wait, is that Javier Bardem?
Bardem, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad. If he plays a bad guy, I'll watch that fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He fucking rules.
And that's where they should have just right there.
Yeah, I
fine.
hated the end of that movie. Dude. And I hated the last two James Bonds, and the Quantum of Solace wasn't that good either.
Yeah, there was a full-on rape in that movie, and if you look closely, you can see a little bit of. Well, it was like right there. It was a lot of things happening in that last 30 minutes of the movie, but they threw that in there for some reason.
Okay. I don't
And if
remember
you
that at
really
all.
look closely and you zoom in, you can almost see the lady's hoo-ha.
This is like a
Okay.
bootleg copy he got or something.
Like, no one else remembers that.
No,
don't
rented
remember
from
that shit at all.
Blockbuster.
Honestly, Casino Royale to me is super overrated.
Really?
Yeah, just because there's so much poker in it.
That was like one of the
You're
last James Bond movies I
you're
was gonna watch.
super gay.
Skyfall. I took a chance on Skyfall and it was good.
Well,
Yeah.
Casino Royale, I like it. I don't get poker, and there's at least 20 minutes that movie where they're like, he's playing the card, and that's his tell. That's his tell right there. You see that? That's his tell. And I'm like, someone shoot somebody, yo. and then Eva Green isn't naked in that movie, and that pissed me off because she's naked in every other movie.
Yeah. Well, then,
And she looks great naked.
yeah, I mean, she's got great cleavage in that movie. Though.
I mean, yes,
there.
Nick, she does. And thank you for really, really making me not want to
Like, man,
ever look at her sexually again by saying it that
She
way.
also cries and her mascara starts running down her face.
I do like
That's-
when women look like
that's hot,
that. It
too.
is something
and
about
she was
it.
wearing the dress
you
while
could
she
beat
was
off to
crying.
regular movies. Like, you don't even gotta
That's what I used to do.
Dude, I'm thinking, my mom's clothing magazines used to come in the mail. Oh, shit. That's soft
And then
porn.
you'd be coming on the mail.
That's soft porn right there.
Yo, that was in the Friday the 13th remake, solid remake. In the black dude, he's like high by himself, and he's like, he has nothing to do, so he can't find anything to jack off except like a catalog, and he pulls it out, and it's just like some white lady in a sweater, and he's like, all right, lady, I'm about to ruin your day. It's like one of the fun.
All over your cashmere.
See, solid remake, because they would do shit like that in the old ones.
Yo, real shit.
Do you guys have a favorite horror movie slasher person?
Oh, like the actual killer? No.
Like any of them,
Jason.
yeah. It is Jason?
Jason, you know
I
why?
fuck with Jason, dude.
Because that one scene where he took them two bitches at the
Yeah.
summer camp
Yeah.
in the sleeping bag.
Smacked him against it.
Jason in
That
space?
shit fucked me up
that's
right there.
in that, and that's also in another movie he does it in, and I forgot which one, but dude, I watched a it's on, I think, Shudder, or you can find some, but there's a really I think it's 6 hours long. it's a documentary that goes through every single one of the Friday the 13th movies, like hardcore. Every one of them, cast members, they have the real people play Jason and everything.
Wow.
And I've grown to appreciate those movies so much more, especially the good Friday the 13th. Those rule. Like the Jason Lives, the final chapter, and the one when the bitch has telekinesis. Those are good.
I love telekinesis.
And the third one.
Like if you could have any superpower,
That would be it.
that would be my shit too, yo.
You could make
That would be Spider-Man.
You could make people come and not even do it, not
could fly
touch
with
them.
that shit.
Yeah, you could fly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You got it
Yeah.
right.
You could really do so. Yeah, you could fly. You could fuck with people. You could pretend there's I would do so much shit with telekinesis.
yeah.
I would rip
You'd
people's
be a
houses
god,
apart.
honestly. And think of all the shit you could do inside other people's minds.
Yeah.
I
No,
would
that's
break into ATMs.
yeah, all the time. No, that's telepathy. There's a difference.
I know, but like, why stop at one and not have the other? You know, that's what always fucked me up. And I'm like, why are you only one kind of psychic? That's dumb.
Yeah, I'd be like the kid from Chronicle. You remember that?
I didn't
movie?
see that one, but I know it's about.
It's great.
You know, but one guy is like
He
bad.
becomes a villain.
Yeah.
A justified villain though. Tragic.
Oh,
villain.
really?
Yeah.
Is he getting
There's
bullied?
a lot of
Yeah, it's a
justification
lot.
for
Oh,
villains.
okay.
They're
There
actually
is.
well in that one he's bullied. His mom's dying of cancer. His dad's abusive. His friends are cool, but like they kind of think he's a little weird. It's a lot of alienation. That movie
rules
rules.
him as much as
the
they
government
should.
Say rules a lot. And he doesn't just get bullied by kids at school. Like there's a gang after school who like really fucks with.
It's called Chronicle.
You never seen Chronicle? None of you?
No, is that like the prequel to Chronicle of Riddick?
No, it's a
Fuck no. It's dark, yo.
that would
Sequel to
be
Bionicle.
that would be the prequel to Chronicles of Riddick is Pitch Black, and everyone knows that. It's not even a prequel.
What did I
It's just
say?
the first movie.
What did I say? Pitch dark?
Pitch Dark.
Pitch dark.
Pitch Dark.
Pitch black.
No, I never even
what I
heard of
meant.
that one though. The
Really?
Chronicle
No,
thing.
Chronicle, dude. It's called Chronicle because it's found footage.
Okay.
But because he's telekinetic, they cheat with the found footage because he just lifts the camera and then it's just a camera. It's fucking awesome. I love it
okay,
honestly because
okay.
Fucking power.
it's like they use his telekinesis as shots, so it's not like a movie where they show it as like a movie, but the shots are filmed in a good way because it's telekinesis. It's not your regular found footage.
So it's like basically
movie
like a
something.
steady cam for like
It's
a good
fucking
part of the
awesome,
movie.
dude. I love it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's good shit.
It's the best. It's in my opinion one of the best found footage movies because of that reason. Because unlike Cloverfield's up there for it, if because they
I
have.
didn't see that either.
Oh,
Well,
Cloverfield's good. Yeah.
Cloverfield, yeah, because they move it. The camera's janky, but it actually makes sense and they get good shots.
Yeah.
But Chronicle makes sense the most and gives the most freedom with the camera, I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those.
Go check it out.
I will. Because I really like those like Blair Witch-esque.
I never got through. I've never actually watched the entire Blair Witch.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this.
We did.
Some-
There's
Another
so many
one?
spoofs on that shit. So
Yeah.
like,
It's been ruined.
It's been ruined. I don't have to watch it. 'cause it's-
We got weed? Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, we all got weed, baby.
We all got weed. That is true.
Yeah.
It is true. I shouldn't disclose that in the pod, but I don't give a fuck. I've done it
legal.
enough. I've also smoked
It's
out.
2022. What's not
It
being
is true,
disclosed?
dude. It's fucking. Oh, there's Mo Green. Mo Grazil.
It is a fucking free for all.
Hey.
What's up, queer?
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It's Mo Green, everybody.
Yeah, but yeah, nah.
The I'm trying to think of anything else. We can just riff for
All right,
another.
I guess we're finally starting.
We'll
there.
start. We're coming. Let's just riff, if we can, riff for another 10, and then we'll go inside, because then I'll have enough
Yeah.
to chop out of you shitbirds.
He said-
Actually, I might even have enough now.
Yeah, we went on for a bit, didn't we?
We've been riffing. Honestly,
Yeah,
dude,
hour and a
it
half.
started out a little rough, and we got there. You got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I brought up some articles. Got
Yeah,
some
sorry,
riffs here and
Too Tall.
there.
We're gonna have to
It's
cut
like the
you.
first time you have sex.
No, we can keep.
Starts off rough.
We can go just a little longer if you guys want. Just a tad.
Yeah, sure.
I don't
Let's do it.
fucking hold on. Let me see. I had one more article.
You get the hang of it, especially if you've been watching porn. And then your first time is not really your first time.
I mean, Too Tall, you won't have to deal with this in this degree, but there is a woman who went on a date with a man and sued him for time wasted.
Oh, I believe it. That fucking
Sued for a
happens
bad
today.
date.
Yeah, man.
He didn't do anything mean to her.
See, I don't have
Like
to
he
worry
did.
about
Because of the Me Too bullshit.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like wasted time. But yeah,
Giving women a reason to fucking squawk and
hell yeah, dude.
talk.
And this is a new father talking, coming. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot
He's
y'all don't
saying-
know about me.
Damn, sluts.
I agree. Women have too many rights nowadays, and I think Roe v. Wade was a step in the right direction. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But if I say that, I'm gonna get canceled before I get canceled. I told you I'm gonna get canceled before I ever get on.
No, I would not. No, I don't.
Before I ever get heard of, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Too Tall said this shit."
That's all
We're
good.
playing. It's all riffs. I actually am very liberal when it comes to that, but I also, we live in a blue. I don't really give a shit.
Man,
I hate women, so I'm
I am a old school
don't agree
conservative, dude. I'm
Really?
conservative as fuck.
Oh, that's
Like,
cool.
I still beat women.
Oh no!
Stop.
Hey, my guy.
Get behind the stove, bitch. What are you doing?
Oh hell! That's the only reason Leslie's allowed out now. It's because you're with her.
I want to follow my dreams. Well, follow this kitchen, bitch.
You follow your ass.
She said one time, she was like, "You know what? Let me check with my husband. This, that, and the third." I'm like, "You damn fucking right. We ain't there, but fuck it. Good practice."
Give me a beer, honey. Get yourself one, too.
Eustace, where's my dinner, woman?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, careful, dude. You don't want to end up like Eustace, though. You don't want to get strung. I know. You would.
We watched that shit together, and,
I know.
and it's funny.
I know.
She's like, "You sound like him."
You're,
I'm like, "No,
you're
no."
actually one of the first people I've talked to where I was like, "Hey man, you ready to have that kid?" And you were like, "Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm so excited!" And I was like, "Oh, that's a great response." Like, I've met people who, when they're like, someone's like, "Hey, you ready to have that kid?" They're like, "Yeah!" You can hear it. You hear it in their voice that they're not ready, or they're like, "Hey man, I'm not ready, but." Shit, I got nothing else going on, and you're like, that's a horrible response. Oh my god! And you didn't say that, so I want to give a shout out to.
It's funny because I have an opinion on a lot of things, and the first thing people say is, "Oh, you don't got no kids, you can't say shit." Now I'm about to show you.
Yo, that's so.
Now I'm gonna show you.
Dude, people are like that too. Like I don't have kids, but I have just opinions. Like maybe you should try this with a kid or not. And then they're like, well, you're not a parent, so you have no say. And I'm like, I
Everything starts
understand.
before you have a fucking kid.
True, but I'm also like, I'm an adult and I've lived through being a kid. I've also seen bad parenting a lot.
Come on.
So I feel like if I just go the opposite of that. That's all I do.
Exactly.
So
There's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like, I don't know. You're just not. They say if you don't, it's like not having skin in the game. Like they don't want to hear it. But I'm like, I have skin in the game. That's my penis.
Like, I've been a kid, motherfucker. What you mean?
That too. Yeah, I feel like if you're, I don't know. I also good intentions too. I'm not. I don't tell people like you should watch your kid. I just like I've had people be like, you don't have a kid, you shouldn't really have an opinion on that. Like I don't just agree with that.
I don't
As a
either.
human being, Pat's like, nah, you need to have kids. You gonna have kids one day, Pat?
No, never.
You're one of those too. I don't want kids, man. I know Too Tall does. You want
something
kids,
more
Nick? You probably do. You do.
I've been thinking about it more and more lately.
God, no.
I won't.
It's
not
the-
for the foreseeable future. And
Guys, I know you
my
can't.
feet.
I know you can't see us, guys, and I know you'll see our pictures later. Maybe some of you will follow us, whatever, yada yada. But if you look at me and Pat and listen to us this whole time, you'll be like, these guys get it.
Yeah,
These guys have heads on their shoulders, and you'll hear Nick and look at him and go, he's the one who wants kids.
Right.
Out
I'm
of all
not
them.
saying I want them
Puerto
today.
Rican kids.
I'm just
The
saying.
El Chupacabra of Connecticut.
Full circle, baby.
Saying like 7 to 10 years from now,
When you're a little more grown up, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's actually not. Nick.
when I'm financially secure.
Nick,
say.
That's
I have
smart.
Nick.
Financially
Once
secure.
again, I want to hate you, and then you say something that's actually smart. Even though if you had a kid, it would be awful.
Oh yeah,
it's you.
I totally agree. I would.
Real talk.
How much? Yeah. So yeah, guys. I mean, we've been cooking. You guys want to call it?
Yeah, you remind me of the military, Alex. You
think so?
bring somebody up and tear them down.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nick
I do.
James, you're awesome, but you fucking suck.
I do, and specifically Nick. It's our relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He tries to take revenge and he fails all the time. Anyway,
It's true.
do we
One
have
day.
one day? He's like, I'm building. It's a whole. It's with the long game. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Stop playing footsies with me.
Yeah.
Stop putting your
guys,
foot in your mind.
social media, any shows coming up? Pat, this will come out tomorrow, so we'll be on your show tomorrow night if anyone's listening.
Yeah, come on out tomorrow night. Jewett City.
Pro stuff. I'll be on that show. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's great. Just
Look on our social medias.
yeah.
What's your social media?
medias. My name, Patrick Mckinstry.
On Instagram too, or is it?
Oh, it's you can just find me under Patrick Mckinstry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, because your thing is weird.
it's Patrick Swayze.
I
like it.
greatness. You guys got a lot of
Nick, you got anything coming up?
Let's see. I more than likely will be booked 2 weeks from now
Nice.
at Corleone's Cafe in Willimantic.
Oh, I'm doing that too.
Yeah.
I think I'm on a different show than
Yeah, I
you.
think you're supposed to be on. Yeah, possibly. I
should be
think
on
you're
a
supposed to be
different
on
show.
the one that we just had, like the Sunday.
I should be on all those shows. I'm pretty decent. It's
yeah,
Dave's
right.
my kind of guy, and I'm that kind of comic.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Wave Dave.
yeah, nothing's announced yet, but I'm sure one of us will be there.
I better be there. I'm gonna make sure there's no waves on the beach that day, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna make sure the tide is calm. Too Tall, you got social media or anything anyone can follow you at?
I got the Instagram, Too Tall 6788. Facebook, I am Alan Strange on Facebook.
That's odd.
Y'all remember that show, Alan Strange?
No,
That's
the,
you.
The black guy alien? Of course we don't remember that fucking show.
of course
Damn.
No one even remembers that shit. It was awesome. It was like Alex Mack.
not. Okay, no, I've never seen
No
it.
one remembers that either.
No,
The
Sorry,
slime bitch that went underneath the doors and shit.
All right.
no. Anyway, guys, you already know to follow me at Silly Sally on Instagram. All S's, no spaces, I at the end. Also follow the podcast at Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. I will be at the Elba Room this Saturday with Andy Malafarino, Robbie the Fire Bernstein, Patrick Mckinstry, and Brooke Llewellyn Smith. It's going to be a fun show. Please come. I really need people to come to that show or I'm going to kill myself. Anyway,
I'll come to that
I'm
show.
doing a show in August with Ish Gupta, some music/comedy show that's going to be fun. I'm on hopefully that Wave Dave show soon because he said he's going to send me the flyer. I'm also out in New Jersey August 12th at Absalom Lounge, which will also be in my social media. So if you guys want to come see me anytime, just check out my social media. I'll put it there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And if anyone wants to book me, please reach out. If anyone wants for anything, even if you're a civilian, you're like, I want to watch comedy one night for not that much money. Pay me and a few comedians to come out to your house. We'll do it. Or anywhere, any venue. I'll do it literally anywhere. And that's it, you guys. And and anyone listening, just tell people about the podcast, please, and subscribe to my YouTube and write a review and on the sites or whatever. It's on YouTube, Spotify, and all that. iTunes. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
It's always been fun.
Cool, man.
Bird.
Thanks for popping on, Too Tall. It was unexpected, but you added a little spunk to the end. We needed.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Now I have
Need
enough.
diversity.
Yes, we did. This did start with me being like all whites, and then
Affirmative action, bitch. I'm in here. I'm pulling
Hell
my
yeah.
seat.
These blacks.